Hello and howdy to any who are watching. Will give me just a moment. We'll be all set up. I'm trying to waste as little time as possible today. Alright. Y'all ready for spooky scary game? What one more thing, y'all. Yo, Mike. How you doing, man? Oh, they really just have the whole fucking thing in here, huh? Oh man, dude, this soundtrack just gets me. Bayonetta, dude. This is how the game is played. I'm just sort of looking through this for a moment while I'm making sure stream's running all right. I'm all set up. You ever played Bayonetta, Mike? You ever seen Bayonetta played? Okay, where is... Should be in here somewhere. Divathal building. Actual Fly Me to the Moon. Doing good. Got to do my presentation yesterday and went pretty well. I was a bit nervous though. I gotcha. Was that what the homework you were working on was the other day? Gamer moment. You've never seen any Bayonetta gameplay. Neither have you seen the menus. This is just like the gallery that they have where they're just showing off all the shit in the game. I gotcha, man. I'm glad it went well. It's totally understandable to be nervous during presentations. This is just what happens, honestly. I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's something that comes more with like experience and getting used to stuff. Beat this before? Yes. I'm gonna continue beating it on hard difficulty. I have beat the game. Don't worry too much about spoilers. Although, I'm trying to think. Yeah. Hard mode. Bayonetta is hard. Wait a minute. Chapter 6. I don't want to be in fucking Chapter 6. No, get out of here. Chapter 5. Hard mode is awful. Buddy, I plan on going through on each shit mode, so... Beat Bayo 2 on hard. Bayonetta 1 on hard is terrible. Bayonetta, so like... I don't know, dude, this game... This game just sucks sometimes, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, this is still a great game, but like, there's so many, like... What's the best way to put it? The level design is a problem, and there's some minor buggy stuff, like the actual gameplay loop, like the core gameplay, phenomenal.
Hell am I? I'd better have got free frequent flyer miles for that flight.
Yeah, so Bayo 1 on normal's still, like, kinda hard. Or it can be, depending on what you're doing. I'm learning how to use the combo system is mainly what I'm doing here. So I'll try and slow roll this first level so y'all can get a feel, particularly Mike. Oh right, it's a Grace and Glory pair, I forgot. Because we're on hard. So it shows off Grace and Glory before we actually fight Grace and Glory. Or before it shows their cutscene anyway. Was Bayonetta a Nintendo exclusive? Not initially. Bayonetta 1 is not a Nintendo exclusive. I believe Bayonetta 2 is. I've only been able to find copies on the Switch and Wii U. Holy crap, that was a pure platinum. Okay. I guess I'm kind of feeling it today, huh? But yeah, it was initially, it came out on, I believe, 360 and PS3. This was one of Platinum Games' first big games to put them on the map. Hit them and then stop, wait for a counterattack, and then punish the, attempted punish, yeah. Or eat shit because every cutscene in its game ends in you getting hit. Like this one right here. Observe. Damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Didn't even hit. Only problem with Durga. Fuck. Is that 2? Okay. He's fighting it. Forgot that shit. Which shit? What, the punish? Because there's a lot to this game. There's a lot to the mechanics going on here. That went kind of crap, but that's okay. Yeah, the get hit after cutscene. Okay, so this game is fucking awful. The one thing that I will absolutely bitch about in this game above everything else is, like, almost every cutscene in this game ends up with you getting hit or having to do a quick time event, or you just die. It is just free witch time, if you know it's coming, but some of them are really awkward timings. Doot doot. Magic flute. So this game's a beat 'em up, firstly. I guess is the best way to put it. It's like Devil May Cry. So, like, the game, like, you play, it's one of those games where, like, you probably play through it the first time and go, alright, what the fuck is this? It's a witch that flies using butterfly wings and uses guns. Yes, that's it. That's the game. So, I don't even know. Where the hell do you start on Bayonetta lore? 500 years ago, this bitch got locked up at the bottom of a lake. I'll let this play out. So yeah, 500 years ago, this bitch got locked up at the bottom of a lake. And that she woke up like 20 years ago, killed this dude's, supposedly killed this dude's father. Avoiding story spoilers, she supposedly, this dude thinks that she killed his father. The cutscenes, okay, so the cutscenes are good, however the problem I have with it is the physics still happen in the cutscenes because like all the cutscenes are done in-engine and they didn't just stop the physics for the cutscene. So it's supposed to be like this film reel and like some of them make sense, but like when you've got the like single film frames rolling by and you can still see the physics going on in all of them, that's just weird to me.
I've seen her somewhere.
But yeah, the cutscenes are really weird, and it's supposed to be like a film reel. God Hand, whenever I get a copy of God Hand, I'll happily play God Hand.
We both know you came here for something. But what you don't know is the
I've never seen shit about it other than a couple of random clips, but like, it definitely seems like the sort of game I would enjoy.
You'll have to fess up to it all.
But yeah, so this game is kind of just like a mess. Imagine you're playing Devil May Cry, where the entire aesthetic is like 1940s. But also it's definitely isn't 1940s technology, I'm pretty sure.
You may be standing right in front of me,
But yeah, so Bayonetta woke up, she doesn't remember jack shit about who she is. All she knows is that she is a... She's made a pact with demons in hell to stay on the surface of the earth rather than getting dragged into hell for whatever reason. When did God Hand become $90 on eBay? If I had to guess, it was when Lytharo started streaming it.
The truth will set me free from your black stain on my life. The truth will allow me to...
Yeah, this is what I mean. It's supposed to be these like single film frames and you can still see the physics going on.
I'll have won. And I'll do it without stooping to your level.
But yeah, there's this weird... This game's cutscenes are so weird because they keep flipping back and forth between this, like, film reel shit and then this.
Whoa, whoa! What are you gonna do? Kill me in plain sight? Go ahead. It would only prove everything I've said about you. Well,
Anyway, this dude's name is Luca. He's a reporter.
Claire.
He's also a bit of a bastard, and for whatever reason he's got, like, a grapple hook thing that works perfectly, even though it's fucking tiny.
Hell hath no fury.
A lot of this game, sometimes you just accept it at face value and go, alright, we'll figure this out later. And yes, Bayonetta is a very sexualized character, that's kind of the point. Hey, home, Luca at least fucking survives the story, which is impressive in itself. But yeah, Bayonetta's a very sexualized character, but that's intentional, and also, she was made by a woman, so it's okay, I guess. I don't know. This game came out in 2009, so at that point, this game was absurdly over-sexualized. Ah, yes. My favorite. You get fairness, and then you get this fucker. Fearless, which is basically the same thing, but it's not on fire. By the way, all these things I'm fighting, these are angels. Fuck. I always miss that one. These dudes suck. Also, angelic weaponry is sometimes a little bit broke. It was okay, I guess. So it's okay, I guess. Yes. Those are angels, I don't even want to... The demons, they don't even really properly show them. They show, like, demon hands clawing out, but actually... Bayo 2, you fight demons. The demons are more tame. I gotcha. Bayo 1, they don't really show any, Oh, what the fuck? He just killed his buddy. Oh, I got a dodge offset properly. Holy crap. That fucking never happens. That was buggy. And I died. Oops. I'm just gonna zoom. But, so... Yeah, this game's just a whole other level of weird. It's platinum. It's a platinum game. I've explained platinum games on here before. But in case anybody missed it, platinum games are a fucking mess. They always have amazing gameplay. The story is, like, not inconsequential on the main gameplay. In this particular case, it's actually pretty good. But, like, Astral Chain, Metal Gear Rising... I know Nier has a good story. Or at least a semi-good story. Speedruns or no-hit runs in this game are always nuts. Dude, there's a combo video. It's called, like... There's a Halo just up there. Okay. So, Bayonetta has some of the most insane combos, and I love it. If you look up, what's the video? Bayonetta... I think it's just called Bayonetta Combo Mad. No, not Combo Mad. Combo Mad isn't the one. There's a video that's like, it's 20 minutes of Bayonetta combos from like a bunch of different people in the community. And it's just insane. It's one of my favorite videos that I've found recently. Because, like, I actually do want to get good at this game. Oh. Speaking of being sexualized, also Bayonetta's hair is also her clothing, but she also uses it to summon demons, so whenever she's summoning anything, like any of her powers, she just loses more and more of her clothes. This isn't sexual. Now we get these fuckers. But yeah, if you go look up like Bayonetta speedruns, I don't know. I've never actually looked at a Bayonetta speedrun. No-hit runs are nuts. And also really hard because this game tries really, really goddamn hard to make sure that you can't not get hit. There's a lot of enemies that have triggers that are just like nonsensical. Are you kidding me? I fucking hit the button at the same time. But yeah, this game is just hard as well. Like, it's not overly hard, but it is hard. Fuck's sake. I really hit nobody, and then I just get shredded. Are you kidding me? Bayonetta 2 is an easier game, yes. Absolutely. Yeah, Bayonetta 2 is definitely an easier game. At least from what I've heard from, like, everybody, or at least it wasn't quite as finicky as this game can be. The biggest concern I've heard is that, like, Bayonetta 1 is kind of just buggy, but it's because it was an early Platinum game, I think. Fuck's sake. Comes the harmony. But yeah, almost every cutscene in this game is just like, hey, we're gonna try and hit you now, out of nowhere. That's one of the major problems that I have with this game in particular, is just like, why would you make a game designed like that? Like, why would you want to do that to a game? Most of the difficulty in Bayonetta 1 is really bugs. I mean, like, the game is designed to be hard. It's designed to be played almost like an arcade game. Which, like, isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't particularly enjoy that philosophy in games. But I like hard games, so it kind of balances out, I guess. But yeah, it's time for these fuckers. I'm gonna ignore them. Gonna head on down to the item shop, which, by the way, I'm trying not to use any of the like usable items in the game, like the consumables, because they actually lower your score if you use them. Where is... I definitely want that. I might just save up. Right, this is the one where, yeah, nullify any attack. Okay. We'll just leave it for now. I don't really need to buy anything from here yet. Forgot about the echoes. Oh, that's gonna be fun. So I'd say that I would change my setup, but I just realized the whip is gonna be really nice in this next area, so... Most similar to a hard game you've played is Hollow Knight. I mean, Hollow Knight's a fun game. Like, if you enjoy Hollow Knight and that sort of, like, tight gameplay, I'd say this game almost does that. It doesn't quite do it right, is the main problem that I've found with it. But, like, it definitely is on the right path, so I'd imagine Bayonetta 2 is probably not a bad idea. Little bat. They had more new enemies. This one's kind of just a little bitch, honestly. He's actually... He can be hard. Mostly because he shows up. He'll just be annoying. I consider myself more of a person that's more into one-player story games than cooperative or multiplayer. See, like, I like multiplayer games, but, like, I really only like, Fuck. Damn it. This game is just like a hard story mode game. Basically what it turns into. Alright, that felt good. You just chopped its head off with a guillotine. Yeah, all the so they're called torture attacks, and basically when you have like a full bar of magic, of that little magic gauge, in the top left under the health bar, that's your like magic gauge, and when that's full, you can execute a torture attack. It's just like basically an auto hit that does a lot of damage, but it looks cool, and it takes a lot of time to execute, so... Are you kidding me? Get the hell out of here. Oh my god, there's so many. I'm just dead here, probably. Yep, dead. I could not time it because there was too much going on. The other thing about this game that's honestly kind of annoying is the camera, unfortunately. It's really hard, like, there's a lot of audio cues when characters, or when somebody's gonna try and attack you, but even then, sometimes the audio cues aren't great. But yeah, this game is definitely like part of the game. Part of the gameplay is fighting the game for control of the characters and the camera. Kind of unfortunate, really. Also, yeah, you can just like walk up walls whenever the moon's touching the surface, which is weirdly specific and doesn't really come up that much. Alright, I gotta do the thing. I love how she doesn't even grab onto it, right? Like, that animation is offset. But like I said, this was a pretty early, like, game for Platinum in this sort of genre. So, like, I'm never gonna give it too much crap, and also, like, it's still a good game. Even with everything that seemed to have gone wrong. Yo, thank you for the follow, Nick. It's just a fairness? What? Or not a fairness, fearless. That's just a laser beam chief. I did not mean to hit the torture attack button, but that's alright. So glad that modern games have improved camera works a lot. Dude, camera is always hard. Even modern games mess it up a lot. Super Mario 64 camera, Sunshine camera. The Sunshine camera is a little better, but it's not great. I think what a lot of different studios have decided to do is instead of trying to figure out good automatic camera angles, they just leave it up to the player. Which isn't a bad way to go about it, but I think it would be much more interesting to see, like, what's the intended way to look at this? How did you want to look at this thing? How did you want us to look at this thing? Like, as a, like, as a, like, developer, what was the intended, like, how did you want to, like, portray this in the frame? I already did this one. Never mind, then. No need. So those are Alfheims. They're how you get more upgrades after you've beaten the game. Oh, fuck. Woo! Come on. Oh, okay. This game does not cooperate. So there's wind blowing, which is knocking my character off course, too. There's a lot of wind, that's why I'm moving weirdly slowly at some points. Yeah, leaving up to the player feels way more smooth. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what you want to look at, so you can just go look at it instead of having a camera try and force you into a specific camera angle, which is something that Bayonetta actually does a fair amount. It's kind of annoying sometimes. Technically, you don't have the ability to go fast by this point when you go through in normal mode, so it makes this bit a little bit awkward. Nick the Blood Moon. Sorry, I couldn't read your full name in the font on the screen before. That's my bad. But thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Fuck. I'm just gonna get fucked here, huh? What? The game's enemies look so cursed. Dude, they're just weird. I think they went off this idea that biblical angels are supposed to be, like, if you ever read up on what a biblical seraphim is supposed to look like, they look like you're not supposed to look at them. If you look at them, you're probably gonna go insane. Or, like, catch on fire and explode. Bully. Bayonetta is just Jotaro. Don't worry about it. And once again, we see the hair is clothes problem show up. This is Bayonetta summoning a demon. It's partially made out of her hair, which is how it's getting into Earth, I guess. I don't know. This part doesn't get explained very much, and nothing gets explained very much in this game. I think all the major lore happens in Bayonetta 2. Anyway, here's weird bird thing. But yeah, I don't know. This game, I think it does a good job at what it wanted to do. Bayonetta, it looks like you defeat any of your enemies, no problem with those spells and magic. So, like, that's kind of what the game turns into. Bayonetta's extremely overpowered by the end of the game. And also, the character gets very overpowered. So, like, when you start playing this game initially, this game looks way different than a high-level player is going to make it look. I'll put it that way. Like, it's an absurdly different experience when you start playing. Oh, died. I don't like these dudes. I find them really hard to fight. Maybe it's because I'm mashing too much. I don't know. Anyway, getting bad rankings in this game is like the standard, honestly, on your first playthrough. And I mean, this is my second playthrough, and I'm still gonna be getting shit rankings on a lot of these. Because like every time you die, it detracts from your score. Every time you take damage, really. I don't know, there's a lot that detracts from your score. I don't know the whole deal yet. But yeah, no, by the end of the game, Bayonetta definitely feels overpowered, and that's kind of the point of the game, really. Are you kidding me? Stop doing fucking Umbran Portal Kick. I think one of the nice parts about this game, genuinely, is just like the sheer variety of weapons in the game, and the amount that the game lets you play around with its own shit. Like, the game, like, despite being a very linear story game, there's plenty of opportunities and different weapons that you can try out. Like, I haven't even unlocked half, or I've unlocked about half, I think. Maybe a little over. But, like, there's so many different weapon types that you can get. What do I want for this fight? I gotta fight. There's a fight coming up that I need to think a little bit about how I want to do. Actually, I think this setup's fine. Anyway, here comes fun times. There's a whole cutscene that goes along with this. I'm pretty sure it just ain't showing right now. Kind of reminds me of Metal Gear Rising. It's definitely that same vibe. It's the same company. It's still Platinum Games. This was just an earlier game of theirs. Like, it's a crazy story that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, at least on its own. Like, it does at the very end. They explain everything.
The only ones meddling are your hapless minions. This will be taken care of.
So this is Jean. She's
Your assistance is not
somebody Bayonetta remembers and doesn't know who the fuck she is. But Jean is another Umbra witch, one of the only two left between Bayonetta and her.
Who are you? And don't you dare say my long-lost sister. Sister? You've quite the active imagination. You and I once fought.
Let's see how badly I
on
get
the
beat
crown
up by
of the
Jean
Umbra throne.
on hard.
And now that you've returned, my
Because this is Jean 2. This is the
It is
second
time
time
to
you
finish
fight her.
that
She's
fight.
honestly kind of annoying. Anyway, Bayonetta starts having flashbacks throughout the game, just like remembering who she is. I hope Bayonetta 3 starts with the Nanomachines sun phrase. You know how amazing that would be?
No time
They
for
just
hate.
merge the two into one game. I think this one's got a fun intro sequence. Yeah, it does. I'll let this play out. It's a good time. Was it necessary to spin the gun? Probably not. They did it because it looked cool, though. Also, now this. I don't know why this happens. Spin. That's it. You figured out the whole game. Spin. Anyway, yeah, they've got guns on their arms and legs because fuck it. Also, the entire town around them has been falling apart. Like, they're in this area of supposedly France. And, like, within the first 4 missions, the entire town fills up with lava and is on fire.
This can be to my advantage.
Alright, time for the Jean fight. I think this is the one cutscene that doesn't end up in you getting immediately bopped. Fuck, I missed the Wicked Weave. What the hell? Why pointing both pistols? They could just move the gun and headshot you. Exactly. I don't know why, like, it's so funny, and you figure it out towards the end, I think. Without too many spoilers, because I might actually get there today. You know, I'm just dying to Jean here. I'm not bothering with this fight right now. We'll try it again. I'm not good at this fight in the first place, and also hard changes the timings of all the enemies. Now, I bet you're thinking, oh man, we gotta go through all that again. The answer is not really, no. This game, very thankfully, has a really nice skip cutscene system where you can either go into the menu and skip it, or you can hit the back button and right trigger at the same time. And doing either sets you immediately up in the fight. And I mean immediately. So you better be fucking ready. I really like the music that plays here, honestly. But basically, this entire fight turns into waiting for Jean to bait out her her Wicked Weaves, so that you can capitalize off it. And also maybe trying to get in a couple extra hits. And also, none of these cutscenes try and kill you either, which is amazing. This bit you have to mash or you actually just take damage, which is silly. Nope, I fucked up. I didn't think there was going to be a second one because it's only sometimes that pops up. Oh well. That was pretty good, actually. If I didn't take that damage, I probably would have been in for, like, a platinum rank.
Sweetie, afraid of something, are you? Afraid? Me? This is a waste of
Good
my
fight.
time.
This is probably one of my
You're
favorites.
Still not ready.
Because it doesn't go on too long. The major problem I have with a lot of the fights in this game is, or at least the boss fights, is like, there's no opportunities for anybody to take damage. The copy of Star Platinum versus World, exactly. No, it's the same fucking thing. I can almost guarantee they just went, what if we just did JoJo? You know? So, this is where you're supposed to learn how to turn it into a panther. Which is done by double tapping the same button that you use to dodge. So you actually, at this point in the game, you actually have to start, like, timing your dodges right.
Oh my, that was bloody amazing.
You didn't know she could turn into a panther. Panther time. That's it, that's the end of the fucking chapter. I did pretty garbage on this one, actually. Stone. Yep.
What a day.
Stone is the worst ranking. And it's solely, well, not solely. To get a platinum ranking in a level, you have to do, I think, all of the... No, you don't have to do all of the fights. But, like, you have to do very well in most of the fights. And then also, not die, not use an item, and not take much damage. You fucking kidding me? Come on. This is really finicky to control. This is just how you get more halos. How could they give you a stone award after getting most of gold? Because I died. I died 3 times. 4 times. If you die, it subtracts from your score. If you take damage, it subtracts from your score. Yeah, exactly. No, the game's tough as hell. It's hard to get a good score. It's not hard to beat the game. It's hard to get a good score. Getting a good score means... Getting a good score. Getting a good score means that you're playing the game pretty much perfectly. From start to finish. If you take more than, like, a tiny amount of damage, or if you die, like, that's just it. Okay, now we'll do Chapter 6, which actually has some of my favorite fights in the game. And I'm gonna look up something really quick, because I want to get the rest of... This is what, yeah, they call it an Angelic Hymns Gold LP. Basically, this is how you get the new weapons in the game. You have to find all the pieces of the LPs in each level, and then you get 2 for, I think, just playing the game for a really long-ass time. Anyway, give me just a moment to look something up. But yeah, the Angelic Hymns Gold LPs are how you get new weapons in the game, and I'm missing the ones from Chapter 6 and Chapter 9. Alright, so the first one is the one I just got. The second one is located soon after the first in an area where you fight the 2 inspired. Near the entrance, there's a pile of rocks. Destroy those, reveal an Umbra resting place. And then the last one you get for defeating Joy. Got it. Okay. I don't think that system of ranking is fair at all. That's the thing. This game, like, isn't fair. No, you need to die for learning the fight, so the point is you go back through the game repeatedly, is what they're getting at there. Oh, so these guys, basically you can't hit them because they're on fire unless you have, Witch Time up. Also, my game is horribly flipping out. You can't hit them with melee weapons, or you take damage. all gonna enrage, and I'm just gonna do this. Fuck's sake. There we go. Yeah, and even if you know it, everything goes so fast. No, this game is absolutely not fair. I can understand having a system where, like, you want the player to, like, you know, sit down and learn the fight and then come back later and do it perfectly, but, like, I don't know. This game does wear on you. That's why I would recommend maybe watching someone play through this game or playing through it and not worrying about the ranking system and then coming back and doing... and just, like, playing through it for the story, effectively, you know? I would not recommend playing through this game if you're, like, looking to get good at playing a game, unless you feel like dedicating hours and hours to getting good at this game. And then even then, some of these fights are just, like, absolutely not fair. That doesn't mean it's not fun, though. I still enjoy the hell out of this game. It feels really good when you combo perfectly in this game. And since I don't have Bayonetta 2 right now, and I don't feel like spending the money on it, this is probably the best I'm going to get for a little while. Whenever you see one of those statues, that means, hey, we gotta fix it, but also you gotta fight angels first. And it involves these fuckers this time around, which I hate. I absolutely detest these idiots. Need one of y'all to come over here. Nope, okay. I took damage instead. That makes sense. Alright, cool. That's a counter. Now, everything goes by so fast, and there's very few, like, actual tells for what's happening in a level. It's kind of frustrating. Like, absolutely. Anyway, this one's dead now. This is what they give you the whip for. They give you some of the weapons at the beginning of the game. They give you the sword, give you the shotgun. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you kidding me? I can't fucking see him. Guess what? There's another set after this, too. That's the worst part about this one. This dude's just an asshole. Mom, I'm doing this. Fuck you, you stupid bastard. Aura. Oh, it makes you do the climax on him. Yeah, there's little things about this game that bother me. Like, don't get me wrong, this isn't a perfect game, but I think that the core gameplay is excellent. It's more stuff like this that bothers me than the actual, like, oh, I messed up while fighting. Like, it happens. I'm not looking to get pure platinums on everything, and that's not required to get anything in the game as far as I'm aware. That may be, like, a costume. But let's be real, by that point you probably played the game for hundreds of hours anyway, or at least several tens of hours. Oh, that was what the difference was. Okay. In the normal version, it throws both of those dudes at you separately. So, like, you have to fight one, and then the other one just shows up. In the hard version, it's just giving you both of them at the same time. So also, along with the witch time, Bayonetta can do shit like this. Except, you know, I fucked it up. Try that again. Yeah, these statues just... make lightning shoot at you for some reason. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but alright. Which time is the old sicko mode? Hit him with the old sicko mode. So this bit sucks. Fortunately, your witch time actually just gives you a ton of iframes. So for the most part, you can just do this. Yeah, this bit's not terrible. I think I might have missed the chest, though. I need to go back and look for that if I can. Oh god. I did not mean to torture attack there, but that's okay. Alright, that felt pretty good. I actually felt like I knew what I was doing there. This is that point in the Platinum games where everything starts clicking. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, it's... Platinum games have this thing where they'll, like... You'll slowly realize that everything is gonna start clicking. Like, everything just makes sense suddenly. And you're like, I understand how this game's mechanics work, and that'll happen like 3 or 4 times, and then you'll actually get it. Like the 2 inspired. This is an Alfheim. So this is like a challenge area that gives you more, either more health, more moon pearls, or maybe something else. I don't actually know if they give you anything else. Bird. Oh, come on. Let me get the bird. Beat all the angels before time expires while executing the required number of torture attacks. Okay, this can kind of suck some days. So all these angels are on fire, which means I can only hit them while they're in... I can only hit them with melee attacks while they're in normal mode. Or while I'm in witch time, sorry. Yeah, if I touch them even while I'm not in witch time, they will light on fire and deal damage to me, which makes this really annoying. I think I'm gonna skip this one and do it in like normal mode for the time being. Where the timing is a little bit more lenient. So, pile of rocks. Aha, this one. There we are. That is the full LP, which means that now I can take this to the shop and it'll give me a weapon. I think this one's the nunchucks. I might be wrong. Yes, you just get to be a witch with nunchucks and guns. This is... It's like the most, like, crazy... kung fu action movie you could possibly think of. I don't know, it's very strange. Oh no, it's this section. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is bad. So these guys you can't do witch time on. Fuck, I don't know the timing on that. Yeah, it's time for the, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it's a witch and she uses pistols. Imagine. Brilliant idea. Somebody get this man a record deal? No, not record deal. Movie deal? Get him a director's chair? I don't know. Also, I don't like using the angelic claws. They're kind of annoying. Free magic. Alright, so now we've got this section. You'll notice we've been following this little girl. You meet her earlier on in the story. I joined in about, not halfway through the story, probably like a third of the way through the story. Goodbye, buddy. Then you're like, oh no, how do I get across here? But, oh. Oh, you know what? We're gonna fight these dudes. This seems fun. I couldn't tell if I died or not just then. Are you kidding me? I accidentally Panther. I accidentally turned into Panther. Because I double tapped the dodge input, so it killed me. Team NT even collaborated with Batman, that's true. Bayonetta collab win. There's also a mechanic in this game called dodge offset that's really useful, where if you start a combo, hold the combo button, and then dodge, and then continue holding the combo button, you will, and then you hit the next button in the combo, you will continue that combo when you get done the dodge. Can never get that shit to work. What, the dodge offset? Shit's hard, dude. So, like, basically, you can hit it at any point after you've input the attack. So if you hit Y and then immediately hit, all you're looking for is when you go to dodge, you want to see bullets spraying everywhere. So it's going to be Y, dodge, B, Y, and then it'll do the input. But you can cancel out of any of the attacks with a dodge, except for, like, combo enders, I think. So it gets kind of awkward. Dodge offset's hard. Anyway, Dom, how you doing, man? How'd the move go? Dodge and holding combo sounds OP and hard. Yeah, it's very good, but it's very hard to do properly.
What are you boys doing in here?
Nice, man. I'm glad to hear.
Are you hiding something from me? Come on.
Also, I don't remember if this cutscene tries to kill you. This might be one of the few cutscenes that doesn't try to kill you. I gotta do 2 midterms by next week. Dude, I had 3 this week. I fucking died. I had 3 midterms, a lab report, and 2 things of homework due. It was not a good time. So I understand the feels bad.
You've been cheating on me, haven't anyone else caught your eye? Oh dear.
So the reason the kid looks like that is because Bayonetta's not quite on the same, like... We'll put her on, she's not quite on the same wavelength.
My sweet, lovely little child. She is the key into your future.
Also, now we get this banger remix of Fly Me to the Moon, which is a weird song to hear you're gonna be doing like a remix of, but it's not bad. Also, she never explains how she has these powers.
Savior. But I suppose I can make an exception and kill all of you. Just this once, of course.
Also, now this bit gets shown from the point of view of Cereza the child. Game's lagging out, help. Metal Bayonetta, yeah, basically. Fuck. Damn, I was doing really good there. The game actually takes place in the Sonic universe. You know what? We don't have any good reason to say it doesn't, do we? Money looks like Sonic's rings. It's, they're called Halos, but let's be real, it's literally just the same thing as the Sonic rings.
Mommy! Was I just singing? Mommy! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, little one.
So I'll let this play out because it's cute.
But, Mummy... Will you quit calling me Mummy? Oh. If there's two things I hate in this
Uses
world,
gun to tell child to stop crying.
Well, a crying baby cop.
What a good parent.
Truly terrible. So don't you dare cry. Yes, Mummy.
Time to torture attack the child.
Fine.
No. Bayonetta the best mom.
Strong little one to survive in a place like this.
She is.
What's your
She's a
name?
good mom.
Teresa.
Cereza. You're not from Vigrid, are you, little one? Where are you from?
I'm from my house.
Me too, sis.
I'll hazard a guess. This isn't your
I'm from my house.
So what on earth are you doing here?
My daddy told me to come here.
And whereabouts is this daddy of yours?
Use the circle button just like Kratos.
School.
Boy.
To go home.
I can't just drag you along wherever I go, little one. So you'd better not be getting attacked.
She never refers to her. I think she only refers to her as Cereza like twice. Teresa, aka Cherry. Is that what that translates to?
I'll help you out of here, but that's all. And you have to promise there'll be no crying. A single tear and you'll be crying alone. Got it?
Okay, Mummy.
Teresa only refers to her as Mummy, and then Bayonetta only refers to Cereza as, little one for, like, I think 90% of the game. Maybe over that. Knock, knock, it's Knuckles. Cereza is Cherry in Spanish, I gotcha. I think it's either Spanish or Italian. It might be Italian for something else. It's also the name of a wine grape. Oh, alright. Howdy. Also, the rest of this, you have to do it with invisible angels around because... Oh, right. Right. You gotta... No, stop locking on. Oh my god, I can't fucking do anything. Help. Fuck you. Then Cereza just, like, wanders around. This is definitely how you carry this, right? No problems here. Time to heal. No healing. If I die, I die. Besides that, I don't know if I'm going to take damage in this segment properly. There we go. Never mind. I will. And I died. If I die, I die. Alright? No more using items, ever. Consumables are for little bitches. Just wicked weave it. Get the fuck out of here. This bit sucks. It's fun, but it's just like, it's fun the first time. Fuck's sake. You get this bit, which, yes, you do, like... I don't know, this game's scoring system is just really strict. It puts a lot of emphasis on how much damage you take. Angel attack bullet. Don't get hit. Easy. Press dodge, except if you do that in this game at the wrong time, you're still getting hit. Sometimes even if you press it at the right time, you're still getting hit. It's also really hard to tell, actually, like, when you're gonna get hit sometimes, because just the sheer amount of crap that happens in this game is hard. Like, the sheer amount of crap that happens in the game makes it so hard to, like, actually process what's happening on screen sometimes.
Another LP? Working me to the
I'll let this play out.
no need to pity me. I was bored.
We got an LP and we took it to Rodon.
Go whip some things into shape for you.
So now Rodon's gonna let that play, go down to hell, and try and get a large demon to come say hi. And by doing that, he's gonna capture it, turn it into a weapon for Bayonetta. Because that's actually what happens here. It's really weird. Astral Chain is a bit worse with the not being able to tell what's happening. Yeah, but Astral Chain, I feel like it's a tiny bit... The camera's better in Astral Chain is the thing.
I brought back a special playmate. for you.
Astral Chain, you can mess with the camera so you can actually see most of the enemies on screen. Yeah, you get skates. We got the skates. Skates, 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 skates. Alright, we're saving up for the other things. We're gonna leave. Alright, I'll try out the skates. I've never messed with them. Alright, I've seen them be used, and they look fun as hell. Okay, so they only go on secondary slot. Can it be even worse? Sometimes this game looks like you can't tell what you're doing or what's happening. That's, like I said, half the game is fighting the camera. It's unfortunate. Alright. Skates. Alright, so you just automatically skate around. So you automatically move faster, for the record. You know you want hand skates, dude. I want hand skates. It won't let me do it. Okay. You gotta buy them from Rodan. Oh shit. Yes, yes, okay. Okay, so you got standard. What else do we got? I'm assuming there's some really fun bullshit you can pull with them. Get a spin. Let's go! And Bayonetta gets dizzy and doesn't want to do it anymore. Alright. Ice foot, ice foot. But I wanna buy the thing that lets me just counter by tapping in that direction, like we're playing Metal Gear Rising. Beyblade. Let it rip! Fucking Bayonetta just spins around in a circle.
Hey,
No touchy.
this is probably how you got lost to begin with.
That item is dumb. Yeah, but it's a counter. Oh boy. Makes everything so easy. Yeah, you just counter. Which is kind of what this game needs. Let's be real.
Where was I? Oh, yes. Your kind invitation. I do hope you've prepared
All right.
dessert as well.
I'll let this play out. This game's fun. This game's about having fun. And shooting angels. Sometimes. So here's the weird part. Normal humans can't see angels.
And dancing, too.
Subtitles said dessert. It said desert. Ruined game. That's it. Game's bad. That's why I'm playing through it for the second time. Teresa, you fucking... God damn it. Oh my god. Damn it. The timing on that is really hard, actually. Yeet. I wanted to throw it this way, but I guess that's not how that works, huh? You kidding me? Okay, okay, okay. Time for Buddy. I like how this thing can just shatter it. Also, this is cute. It's a little friend. Just sort of holds him in his mouth. Just sort of holds her in his mouth. He's just ready to go. So that's the fucking problem that I have. Not only does everything deal a shit ton of damage, there's also weapons with hitboxes that feel like they or attacks with hitboxes that feel like they shouldn't have hitboxes. Safe. Again, camera problems. Howdy. Heard you were talking shit. This bit's a little sad. Like okay, so the cutscenes in this game are top quality, I will say that. Even though they try and kill you 90% of the time, it's almost warranted, because they just, like, they're so good. Every cutscene in this game just feels amazing. Yeah, so you notice Bayonetta had a halo over her head. That's not what Bayonetta does. Are you kidding me? Don't be like that. Nope. Died. Could she just make that hair beast from the beginning? Yes, but I don't know. Press X to not die, except apparently I can't because I was locked on, and so that apparently makes you dodge? I never knew that that did that. I never knew that being locked on and then trying to hit the jump button made you dodge. Look, you play through this game on hard. Also, depth perception is really hard in this game sometimes. But yes, you could make that hair beast from the beginning. I don't know, dude. So I think that those beast things are demons being summoned into the real world using her hair as a conduit. And then when you so like the demons will only show up if they can kill the angels because they're taking the angels as sacrifices as a trade-off for letting Bayonetta remain on Earth. I think is the lore there. Played the first level on hard, that's all I needed. The prologue or the first level? Because there's a difference. Also, this happens, and it's just funny. This is the first time you're supposed to meet those weird angels that just look like female humans-ish in normal mode. The prologue, of course. Ah, a man of culture. Why bother having like a Western standoff when you can just instead do this? Then we fight not Bayonetta, and then she turns into this. This is a bit too much. But alright. Dance battle. Yeah, dance battle. I wish there was just like a dance battle. That sounds way better than this shit. Oh, did she just make a fucking copy of herself? Or was there a second one there supposed to be there from the beginning? You gonna let me out of that? Total kick. Died. Forgot they can shoot things. Anyway, yeah, this game's hard. I'm also not good at it, but it's also hard. Jerry says hi and bye. I also say hi and bye. Y'all be safe. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Now, this game is just a mess. I love it. It is absolutely too hard for its own good. I wonder if I can... No, it doesn't stop the other ones from showing up. Damn it. If you just kill her fast enough, if it stops the other ones from showing up, that'd be amazing. This is not kinky at all. There's nothing kinky about this game. I think I skipped one of them because I didn't let it go far enough in. Because there were 3 last time, right? I'm not crazy. The moans make it better. You could say that about a lot of things. Bird. Shit. No, wait, because I didn't finish that Alfheim. Never mind. So there's a... you get birds. These little things. Oh, give me bird. I want the Umbran Tears. Speedrun time. Not quite. I want this bird. Give bird. Come on. So the X button is what makes you shoot, but it's also the button that you need to get the fucking bird. And so unless the context thing pops up, if you hit the X button, you get stuck in the shooting animation too long and you can't pick up the bird. There we go. Where's Cereza? I don't know, actually. She kind of vanished during that fight. I think she ran off this way. Also. Free shit. I think Cereza wandered off this way. Anyway, now we're in an Air Force base. Because, you know, that's how this works. Same town, but it's their Air Force base. Because this is a place in France that apparently just completely autonomous and has its own military. There she is. She's fucking tiny.
Mummy? You're a mom? You?
Come now, Cheshire. Look at me. Do I look like I have any interest in children? Now making them? Well, that's another story.
MILF detected.
Whoa, whoa.
MILF detected.
You're getting the wrong idea.
Absolutely.
Might be the right idea, but not right now, right?
Luca wants to fuck Bayonetta.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Speaking of right, I'm glad I've been standing
100%.
around waiting for you, because I knew we'd cross paths. See, the only way to reach the upper crust and their gated island of champagne wishes and caviar dreams is over Prominence Bridge.
Oh, yes. The island. Lovely place, isn't it?
Again, the physics are killing me.
Oh, now what?
Don't play games with me. You've worked your magic on this poor defenseless child, haven't you? You're a sad...
Luca just assumes that Bayonetta's evil, which, to be fair, is a decent
I
assumption.
was her age when you killed my father.
He also keeps yelling his backstory. This is like the third time that he started bitching about his
Oh
backstory.
my god, you did, didn't you? You killed her parents.
Like, any chance he gets to talk to Bayonetta, he's just like, you killed my father. I hate you.
You two are more hassle.
And then the entire, like, it's so stupid.
What?
Just keep a good eye on her, or you're going to catch hell for it. No good deed goes unpunished, and you never know when a monster may sneak up on you.
Mummy, look out!
It's like Katara touching her necklace in Avatar every fucking time. I think I know who Cereza is. I don't care about spoilers. If anybody else in chat cares about spoilers, my apologies. Speak up now or forever hold your peace. Bayonetta kills angels nonstop, so it's normal to think she's evil. I think she's like she's evil in the D&D sense of evil, where she's very, like, self-centered. She's not evil in the sense of, like, she actively wants to do harm to anybody. She's just out here trying to not go back to hell. That was all golds. I missed one.
Oh, what a day.
Cereza is Bayonetta, yes. I will confirm that for you, yes. Oh, it's this boss fight, you're right. I forgot. Anyway, free Halo time, assuming I can shoot. Hello? Nope, can't shoot today. Come on. This game's controls, like, the analog stick is so finicky and at the same time doesn't move when you need it to. It's actually annoying. But yeah, it's boss fight time. This is not one of my favorite fights. It feels better on the Switch. I mean, part of it is just like, I could fix this, like I'm using my Steam controller, I'm just too lazy to. I could set up motion controls on this, actually. Car. Other car. Now tell me why one of those was a modern car and another one was like a 1950s or 40s soft top. So there's a lot going on here, and it doesn't really explain anything about how the lore for the game works until like the very end of the game.
Like a fucking celebrity in this town.
You want to talk about good cutscenes? Air Force people are car dudes. They like their cars. You know what? I'll take that as a reason.
At me like crazed fans. They still haven't figured out that I don't give autographs.
Bayonetta be chillin'. Bayonetta's me.
I'm not much for the
Just
talk
like,
of
why would you bother doing
Now
anything
we
except
have
just
a
waiting for story time to be over?
You did plan on having fun with me, right? There'll be plenty of time for pillow talk afterwards.
Bayonetta be chillin'. Yeet. Also, I need to swap weapons really badly for this fight. I don't need skates for this. I'm sorry, skates. I thought that I dodged that, but oh well. Skates seem to work well on here. I don't know about for this fight in particular. I fucked up. So the problem is you have to do a context jump there. Like you have to wait for the context to show up. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the skates. What the hell? I'm dodging that. Beat the whole game with skates. I never had the skates until right now. I'm not feeling it, Chief. Bully. Excuse me. I had to sneeze. Sneeze time. This is a new attack. Deal. Deal. And a punch. Which you gotta dodge, and then jump the fuck off. Don't ask me how that platform stays intact, because it probably shouldn't. Bayonetta is just, what if Yukako from JoJo was a witch? Yeah, that's actually pretty good. But yeah, this game's a good time. It's just kind of ridiculous. It's the same sort of thing as Metal Gear Rising. It's just, what if we had ridiculous action going on the whole time? Don't ask me how you ripped the already floating arm off of him, but you did it. So now we just do this bit. Oh, he's got more little skirty bits. But yeah, you just gotta blow up these things. The sad thing is if you get hit by one of those, you're almost guaranteed to get hit by the rest unless you get like that frame perfect timing. Now we get the face. The battle consists of popping this guy's pimples. Yeah, pretty much. Now we got the big one on his head to take care of, which I'm probably gonna die on this segment, not gonna lie. What the fuck? How did that happen? Did you just get too close to his mouth and he does that? Yep, died. He has grabby mouth, okay. Because I don't think that was... I don't know, maybe I just didn't see that in normal. Because I didn't get close enough. I was probably using whip or something. Time to start all over. Yep, gotta start the fight from the beginning. Quit. This part's not too bad, I just need to, like, get back into the hang of it. How did I not avoid that, though? That's the real question. Fucking shit. This is not final boss. What's poppin', man? How you doing, Matt? Taking care of yourself? You know, this is not final boss. We're about maybe 2/3 of the way through the game. There's a lot of filler content that goes on after this. We got like probably 2 more actual bosses. 3 more. We got 3 more actual bosses before final boss. So we're like halfway through as far as boss count goes. Also, shout out to this dude's face. This is the dude who's been causing all the big wind issues. Not great, stomach's trying to kill you. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry, man. That sucks.
Well, let me give you back your toy then.
Always sucks to be dealing with stomach issues. Oh, if you want to talk about good cutscenes, here you go. This is an excellent cutscene. Like, just everything got planned out perfectly. Fun fact, sparks from a gun wouldn't light that, at least from, because we use powderless, or not powderless, flashless. Or at least smokeless cartridges. This is grabby hand time. Bayonetta is fucking amazing as far as, like, the cutscenes are perfect comedy. The cutscenes are perfect, ridiculous, like, crazy fights and comedy. Absolutely.
Bugger. And I didn't make any time for pillow talk.
Just like JoJo's grabbing hands in part 4. Yeah, a little bit. The ones in the alleyway. The Umber and Tears of Blood are kind of like achievements. I'm pretty sure you get 1-for-1 achievements in Umber and Tears of Blood. That's a yay. I only died the once. If I didn't die the once, that probably would have been like a gold. Oh well. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a quick break, go to the bathroom, grab something else to drink, and we'll be back on in a little bit. Sound good to everybody? Damn, okay. I probably could have gotten higher on that, but that's fine. So there's two things you can do with these. You can either use the points to buy items without spending halos, or you can just exchange them for halos, which is what I'm doing now because I don't want to use any of the consumable items, really. Alright. Quick break, and then we'll come back to this mess of a level. I think one more actual level. A boss. Then one more weird level. Yeah, no, we're not super far off from the end of the game. I can probably finish it on stream, maybe, if I'm quick. Alright. One moment here. You gonna actually do your work now? Please do your work, dude. Sherry's there to kick your ass. Don't make me come down there, too. But regardless, good luck.
Shake your hand, or
Quiet. Quiet, Twitch. Alright, y'all. Same deal as Thursday. 2-minute ad. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom, take care of a couple things, and I will be back as soon as possible. Alright, we are back. Just realized the subscription they gifted to me already expired. You can still use the channel emote. Hey, you know what? Hold up. Let me see here. Let's see what I can't do. Maybe I should add a... Actually, you might be able to grab a... yeah, you should be able to choose an emote to unlock with the channel points. If you want, Mike. Now you can't. As soon as you try and prove that you can, that's when you can't.
You here for business or pleasure? Either way, I'll hook you up.
There you go. Now we're talking. I got you. Yeah, I don't know. Channel emotes can be kind of buggy sometimes, unfortunately. The next up is, I think, those last couple moon pearls. What chapter are we on? Should be 8, right? Yeah, okay. So we got this chapter, and then next chapter I can unlock another weapon. So that ought to be fun.
That bridge in these heels? I don't suppose I can call a cab to get me to the island.
Look alive, people! We have an unidentified vehicle approaching. Close the gate!
Luca decided he was going to get onto the island by just grabbing a vehicle and driving as fast as humanly possible. Also, Bayonetta can apparently run faster than like 40 to 60 miles an hour. Bayonetta can run 100 kilometers an hour, confirmed. Zoom. I suppose you gotta do something with that ability to slow down time, huh? Bayonetta be like, I am speed.
Woohoo! Did you see that? I told you.
Luca getting all excited.
Mummy! Mummy saved us!
What?
Hello there, Cheshire.
Shit!
Every time Bayonetta shows up, Luca fucking
Seems your
flips his
driving
lid.
is on par with your journalism.
I figured I'd beat you to the island, but the guards had another idea, didn't they? Not really my best plan, huh?
You think you've got me figured out, don't you?
We journalists have to have some detective skills, you know? You're after a gemstone, and that stone has to be in the Ithaval Group building. I'm headed there too.
How odd.
So, for context, the whole reason that Bayonetta even ended up in this place in the first
Yet you don't seem to know how to
place
drive a car
was
in a
because
straight line.
she heard about a stone called a stone from a set of stones called the Eyes of the World that was trying to be sold on the black market.
Hair will do to my hair.
Well, I tend to use some product when I
And
go
she's
to
after
the
the right eye because she has the left eye. That's the gemstone on her chest. And the little, like, gold thingy that you probably haven't looked at, let's be real. because this game doesn't talk about it after, like, the first, like, 2 missions.
Put your foot down, Cheshire. I'll take care of our pest problem.
Wonderful.
So, now there's just angels on cars, because, yeah, why not?
I'm getting the distinct impression I'm not wanted on that island. But I love it when people play hard to get.
Oh, this one's significantly more of a pain in the ass than the other one. So, you can just knock them off. Yeah, you can just do that. No, you. Oh my god, it missed. Okay. Damn it. Are you kidding me? I didn't even land on the fucking car. I have magic gauge and it wouldn't let me do the thing that lets me teleport to him. What the fuck? I'm taking so much damage from this just because the game's not letting me do the thing that it's supposed to let me do. This is the frustrating part, let's be real. Also, fun fact, the music here is a remix of, I believe it's Outrun? Like the Outrun soundtrack? And you'll hear a lot of remixes of several different Sega properties as we go through this some more. This, oh my god. This is mean. In this segment, they're gonna throw these dudes at me. Okay. Genuinely, this is probably just gonna end up with me dying. Yeah, to a car. Because I can't see the other way, because the camera decided it was gonna lock on and not show me the cars. This game is great, but, like, frustrating as hell. Skate time. So you can't witch time any of these dudes. You also can't whip any of these dudes, so I should just stop trying on the whip. I'm getting hit by the cars more than I'm getting hit by them. But yeah, like I said, this game takes a very arcade approach. I really hate this fucking fight. This is terrible. Genuinely. Actually, I'm gonna just, like... I might use an item on this one. I've already died twice to this segment. This is silly. What is this? Apparently that's just changing appearance, but that's nice. Alright, we got damage up for a while. Also, my nose keeps itching, which is not helping the situation. Oh my god, I'm gonna die even with this. I'm not dealing any damage to these dudes. I'm just dead. Holy crap. How do I beat this? I can't use whip. Hold on. Let me think this through some. I don't like using sword here, it's too slow. Shotgun, Odette, guns. It's not even the bosses most of the time, it's stuff like this. This isn't a boss fight, this is a normal enemy encounter. Like, it's just incredibly frustrating in some instances. Well, that's the thing, I'm also playing on hard. On easy, it's a lot easier, and there's also a, there is a very easy difficulty. What the fuck? Like, I can't counter these dudes. And the cars are terrible here. No, this game is just, like, infinitely frustrating for a bunch of the wrong reasons. Yep. Car fucked me up. One of these dudes on their own, not terrible. I can deal with it. Multiples with, like, other shit dealing damage to me meanwhile, that's annoying. Yep. Car killed me. But, like, you have to beat the game on hard to get one of the weapons, and you have to beat it on the even harder difficulty to get one of the other weapons. This game is genuinely super fun. It's just, like, there's so many small instances of it being incredibly frustrating for no good reason. Are you kidding me? I'm really annoyed right now. I just want to play the fucking game. You need to beat it on a concrete difficulty for unlocking guns. Well, here's the thing. It's like, all of these weapons are not required to beat the game at all. And also, if you say not without a lot of tries, I apologize. My nose is itching horribly right now. I don't know why. But, no, when you say without a lot of tries, I have definitely put, like, way too much effort into trying to beat this game, okay? Like, especially on hard. This is the most frustrated I've been with the game, I think, period. The problem is, you can't witch time these enemies, you can't knock them over. These are the hardest enemies in the game to fight, genuinely, for me, anyway. I can't do anything about them. They counter, like, half of your moves. And there's 3 of them. And then I just got killed by a car. This is really frustrating, genuinely. I don't have the time to counter them. They're all covering each other. No, the fact that some car can knock you out is unfair. This game is not fair. Like, it isn't. This game is frustratingly difficult for no reason other than because it can be. And I think that's just a fact of, like, this was one of Platinum Games' first games. So I think that that's part of the issue. It's like, this was one of Platinum Games' first, like, major games like this. So I think they were still learning stuff. Yes, please let me try again. Please let me get my ass handed to me yet again. I'm genuinely unsure what I could do to beat these idiots. I don't know, let me think here. I might need to come back to this level later on because, I mean, like, I can just use a shit ton of items now, I guess, and I have the stuff to craft a bunch. Sorry, it's right stick kicking cock. You know what, let's do this. Like, the game doesn't expect you. I'm also playing the game kind of gimping myself. Is the other side of this. I don't have any magic gauge, because I'm not hitting anything. I love getting comboed. It's like my favorite thing. Yeah, I think the cars are probably the most frustrating part. I apologize. I don't know why my nose is so fucking itchy right now. Something's up. Like, dealing with one of these dudes is fine on its own. Dealing with, like, multiples is horrible. Alright. If I just keep healing through it, it'll be fine. This is terrible. This fight is just fucking mean. I don't mind just, like, cheesing this one, because I don't know how to fight these dudes effectively in the first place. Oh my god, why is my nose... There's just so many things frustrating me right now. Wow. What is there? There's like nothing there. Why is it itchy? Fucking finally. Okay. That was a silver, I want to point that out. That was still a silver medal. These cool out potions are lollipops. Yeah, there's a bit near the beginning of the game where she's just constantly sucking on a lollipop, because of course she is. It's the whole point of the game is it's sexual. Also, this can insta-kill you. There's a cutscene that can kill you in cutscene. Alright, now it's time for the actually halfway decent part of the level. Yeah, I know. This is just me being stubborn. Now we get this crazy-ass motorcycle segment that's just here. This one feels like padding, but it's fine, I guess. There's a couple of segments in this game. Yeah, you can die in cutscene. You can definitely die in cutscene. It is something. I don't understand it. They thought that this was a good idea. To, like, just let you die in it. There's multiple, like, quick time events in cutscenes that will just insta-kill you if you're not aware that they will, if you're not aware of them. Like, if you miss up the inputs, it will just kill you. It's very strange. This game leaves me with many questions. But no, now we just gotta get across this bridge. We gotta catch up with Luca and Cereza. And get across this bridge is the goal right now. I missed. Good news, it's pretty hard to actually die on this segment if you're, like, paying attention. Bad news is there's a couple of spots where you can just eat shit. And this segment's not terrible. I wish the camera was zoomed out more. That's the one thing I'll say. And no, there's not really a way to make it zoom out any more than it already is. It's all the camera angles in this game, if they're like actual like angles for shit, it's probably fixed. I think this segment goes on a little bit too long, personally. But, like, it's still fun. And the bridge blows up and you gotta jump. They're, like, actively trying to keep you from getting across here by blowing up the fucking bridge with people on it. How insane is this place? Because, like, this is just some, like, semi-autonomous region in France, is what you know about it. It's like a religious city-state in France. Sort of like the Vatican, I guess. Motorbike segment looks so weird, especially when she gets close to the ground. Yeah. There's a lot of wonky stuff going on here. So we actually want to head off this way. You can still die on this segment, for the record. Witch art. Hey, look, more health. Also, the fact the tunnel closes for no reason. They're trying to stop you from getting across the bridge. Is what they're trying to do. They don't want Bayonetta on this island that she's trying to get to. And the only way onto that island is through this bridge. So they're trying to stop her by blowing up the bridge or closing it off. And I don't know, dude. I'm doing this to stunt on them. We're near the end, I think. If I fucking die on this segment, I'm gonna be mad. Funny because Bayonetta can literally turn into a bird and fly. Exactly. But I think it's only for like a limited time. So maybe that's why she's not doing it? I don't know, it doesn't make sense still. Instead, she like hijacked a motorcycle and turned it into a magic motorcycle, and it makes even less sense. I just died. Head-on car crash, died. Holy crap. Please tell me that doesn't start me back at the beginning of the segment, because I'm going to be very mad if it does. Okay, so it's not the beginning of the segment. I don't know how far back we are, though. But yeah, no, there's this, and then there's another segment that's like... There's some other segments. There's one more segment that I can think of. Also, you can just, like, slide under the thing even when it's closed. No, Bayonetta is a great example for kids. I don't know what you're talking about. She's a perfect role model. Bayonetta's kind of sus, you know? Oh god, we're all the way back fucking here. You can die just like falling off the other side of that, and this thing's controls are not very good. I don't know. This segment always struck me as kind of odd. There's a couple more that are just weird. Yeah, you know what happened? I think we went through those segments so fast that the cutscenes didn't work. Cause like that's supposed to happen. Those cutscenes are supposed to happen where like the bridge blows up and shit. I think we went back. I think we actually finished it, and then the game didn't realize that we finished it. Easy. This game is easy. But I'm pretty sure if you get 5 deaths in a level, it's automatically a stone. But like, even Platinum's more modern games, like Vanquish, Platinum's more modern stuff, Vanquish, Metal Gear Rising, they all have these like super unfair moments too. Like if you go and play them on higher difficulties, they're incredibly unfair.
But you really could have been more subtle.
You have to learn how to abuse the game. So we get these dudes who actually, they're the Pillar Men. See why I'm calling them the Pillar Men in a minute. Oh, also you can't witch time during this bit. Fuck, these dudes do a lot of damage. Just fucking transform already, please. I need you guys to move away from each other. They T-pose and then transform into a big dude. Slap. I mean, this was a different time period. Platinum Games didn't really know what they were doing yet. You kidding me? Power of T-pose is limitless. Well, that's the thing. Platinum Games, all their games have these sorts of difficulties. That's part of their games. Like, they design their games like they're arcade games, and they're meant to be, like, super challenging. Fuck's sake, stop grabbing me, you little fuck. There we go. Power of T-pose is limitless. It always is, dude. You just T-pose and transform, and it's great. Okay, so now we're out of this segment, which kind of sucks. Yeah.
Oh, what a day.
You can just see the amount, like, my total score between combo and time was probably less than, I probably got a 0. Exactly like a 0 on my damage. Or on my points. Just because, like, this game does that. There's a lot of little details about this game that I like. But, like, sometimes the actual design is not so good. Kidding me? Alright, so I need to pull up that thing again to just read over it real quick so I know where I'm looking to be in like section 9. So we're going to another realm called Paradiso. Let's see. Chapter 9. Start of the chapter. Head down to the plaza with the fountain and turn right. You'll see a door marked with the sun insignia. Attack it to find the Umbran resting place containing the LP piece. First encounter with kinship. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna save because I haven't saved in a couple chapters. Anyway, that took a frustratingly long time. That segment's not one of my favorites. It's just kind of like either frustrating or boring. But yeah, Platinum Games is filled with this sort of like, wow, this isn't really fair. And like, as soon as you just sort of accept, yeah, it's not a fair game, when you get to these higher difficulties, then it's whatever. He said PP, haha.
This is...
My dear sweet child, fear not, for I am watching over you.
So, this shit right here. Whoop, down we go. So this clock face is from the beginning of the game. This is the Umbra clock tower, which was shattered years and years ago. Like 500 years ago. Basically, Bayonetta and Jean are the last two remaining Umbran witches. Every other one was hunted down and killed by the Lumen Sages and humans. Just other humans. There's a lot of lore for this game, when you wouldn't think that there's going to be a lot of lore for this game. I'll put it that way. Back to sun symbol. That's an Alfheim. I mean, I guess we can try it. I don't see why not. Or at least have a look at it. Out of body battle. Defeat all the angels before time expires. You must be out of body to defeat the enemies. I don't know how to out of... Oh, okay. Oh, this is the fucking... Okay. Fuck, not what I wanted to do. Oh. The fucking projectile hit my body. Okay. Okay. We'll try this one more time, because I like this. Stop hitting my body. I don't want to do this anymore. This one's dumb. Well, because you have to, like, constantly run over and protect your body, but, like, you can't stop them from attacking you unless you're in witch time. So, like, you have to get them attacking you, but they're not. I don't know. Alfheims are just, like, intentionally very hard. Like, that's their thing. They're like, hey, here's a challenge, and if you win, you can get more health, or more magic bar, or whatever. Hold on a second. Okay. So the one to the right... The one to the right is the, Tuba player didn't get me. I'm getting comboed, help. Key. Can I go this way yet? No. Keys. Yeah, they don't... The other confusing... You can feel... This game definitely feels like they had a lot of really good ideas, and then they just messed up on execution. You know? That's what it feels like, at least to me. It feels like they did an excellent job with a lot of things in this game, and then messed up, not necessarily simple things, but like, they had no idea how to implement some of this stuff. Okay, so there's that angelic, and the goal here is I think I'm going to finish this chapter for today, and then I don't know what I'm going to play next week. I genuinely don't have any idea. Because, like, I want to play something for y'all, but, like, I don't know what y'all want me to play. I don't know what I'm feeling like playing on any given day anymore. You know, I gotta figure that out. I gotta hop onto the sphere, right? No, apparently not. How'd I do on Daemon X Machina? I like the game. I don't know if it's a good stream game because I think it requires too much of my attention. I can't really pay attention to chat while I'm playing Daemon X Machina. I do enjoy it. I genuinely do have a good time with that game. But also just like, I don't know. I don't know about you, but it didn't feel like a whole lot of people were really interested. Yeet. I could play Hollow Knight, or yeah, I wouldn't mind playing another Metroidvania. I'm about to say, I'd just like fuck myself over or something here. I wouldn't mind playing another Metroidvania. I'd have to think about it a little bit more. I know Treesap also mentioned Custom Robo. I could try playing that again. But I need something where I can, like, sit down and not, like, worry about how am I going to interact with everybody on here, you know? I need to be able to do that. I need to be able to sit down and interact with everybody as I'm playing. What would I even have in, like, that sort of Metroidvania? What do I have? I know I've got something. Axiom Verge. Or, like, I wouldn't mind playing through this some, but honestly, a lot of this is just me bitching about the game. despite liking it. You know, I'm still playing it, obviously. I'm enjoying myself. It's a chill game for talking while playing it, yeah. Things like Metroidvanias are excellent for just chilling and talking while you're playing it. This is the right trigger fest, because I have to double hit to dodge, or to turn into Panther form. I have to double hit the dodge button. But I can also just, like, dodge out of it. What else? Maybe like a Pokemon game? No, probably not. That sounds like a bad idea. At least for me, I think that's a bad idea. Not that I dislike Pokemon games, but... I wouldn't mind maybe playing some sort of... maybe non-action RPG. Maybe we could figure out something. I wouldn't mind Pokemon, but like... Pokemon tends to drag on me after a while. Like, I don't really want to play it much anymore. If that makes sense. Like, I'll enjoy playing it for a while, and then, like... at some point I'll just be like, alright, this is boring, I don't really want to do this. Especially if it's not, like, with other people. Like, that's definitely a game that I want to play with other people around. There's a key. Also, this giant metal rock just decides to become a menace for you for the entire game, which is great. Or for the entire level, rather. Yeah, when I say menace, I mean actually a menace. This thing will just try and kill you. I'm not dealing with you. Yeah, I don't know, I could potentially, like, play... I could potentially play a Pokemon game. The other problem is recording them. Because, like, the only one that I could realistically record would be, a Game Boy Advance one. Because that involved... unless I emulate, but I don't want to emulate for mostly DMCA reasons, I guess. And, like, you know, the legal gray area reasons. I could definitely... I don't know, if y'all really want to see a Pokemon game, I do have a ROM hack that I could potentially play. I got hit by the rock. Fuck, I forgot I don't get witch time on these dudes. Can't fucking deal damage. You have to choose which games you play on next stream now. Yeah, that's the big thing. I really need to sit down and think about something I'm going to enjoy playing, and like after this past week and having like 3 exams and a bunch of other shit going on, I just like I don't necessarily, like, have the brain power to sit down and be like, what am I gonna play? Not right now, anyway. I need to do that at some other point. I could torture attack him, but where's the fun in that? I got comboed. I don't know, I just want to play this game well, I think is the big thing, and that's hard, because this game is hard. You know? One of those things. But yeah, I'll definitely, like, try and spend some time and, like, actually think about what I want to play. Oh, what? That witch time lasted, like, no time at all. There's that. Now we've got the key. I think the ball still tries to bother you here. Ball's just rude. Let me check real quick on where this last thing is. Okay, I know where it is. But yeah, I wanted to play something. I don't know, maybe next time I'll play like Brutal Legend or something. That's a fun game actually. I haven't played that in a while. A couple of years. Alright, so now we get this weird platforming mess. And they keep reusing set pieces throughout this game, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's not like the worst thing, I suppose. Like I said, I bitch about this game a lot, but I really do enjoy it, otherwise I wouldn't stream it. You know, some games I do just stream to say, hey guys, check out this game with me, and sometimes I'm like, hey, I want to show you this game because I think this game is cool. And this game is absolutely cool despite all of its issues. So, here comes Kinship. Also, the music slaps if you haven't been listening to the music. Wow, that went far. Nope. That went way too far. Also, there's a second one now, and I just got shot to death instantly. Holy crap. Thank you, game. What? Oh my god. But yeah, these are just like angel boats with a lot of weaponry, which doesn't make a ton of sense, but alright. they're not too bad to deal with, but sometimes they just combo you to death because they shoot off like a ton of missiles, and if any of them catch you in midair, you just die. A little frustrating because they just keep shooting you. But like I said, this game has shortcomings. I'm enjoying it still. It's just sometimes there's some frustrations. Alright, into the hoop. And down we go. I want to see how many of these I can hit. Come on. Damn it. Come on. And drop. That was definitely not where that was supposed to be. Wow. Fucking rude. These things just have Bayonetta's moveset. Also, I just got comboed to death again. Fun. Let me guess, I gotta do that whole segment over again with jumping through the hoop. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. So that's that launcher. I'm like also learning the moveset finally after playing through the game like once. Because you can definitely just like mash buttons to get through the game normally. But once you get to your like second and third playthroughs, you kind of have to learn Wicked Weaves. Which are like the big hair things that I keep shooting out. And the reason you need to learn those is because those are how you get more combo points. If you combo just by just mashing buttons repeatedly and like stun locking enemies, eventually you will learn that you're not going to get any more damage out of certain combos. Or you're not going to get any more points out of certain combos, rather. You'll still get the same amount of damage. I love the ice skating. You can just go through, I guess. Alright, up here. Alright, first bouncing ball segment. Here comes a mess of a segment. This thing just slams into the ground repeatedly. Why did I come in here? That's why did I... You can skip every cutscene in the game, which is nice. 50,000. Oh well, might as well grab this moon pearl. Is this sold out? No. Okay. So we got at least one more moon pearl. before we're at max, or before we're at the most we can buy from the shop anyway. That's what I figured. Skates. Nice. That was a good platinum. Combo was but that's alright. I think this is where the last angelic hymn piece is. Yes. Cool. Alright, so that should be the full... That's the full record. So I think this one's the nunchucks. Actually, I'm gonna grab this because the next segment can kinda suck sometimes. I'm gonna jump back in here.
Another LP? Working me to the
I love Rodon. You're gonna skip that, and no, these are the... Oh, these are the bazookas. You just get bazookas, for the record. Thank you, Rodon. How do you get the nunchucks, then? I guess they've got to be one of the ones you unlock on the subsequent playthroughs. That kind of sucks. Anyway, let's see what these are all about. Okay, you can use them on either. Except I, need to get rid of this first before I can check it out. Why does this exist? That's so ridiculous. I love it. So here's another bouncing ball segment. Basically, this whole segment turns into weird platforming town, and then you fight this thing. You ever just want to fight a giant bouncing ball? And it just keeps trying to pound you into dust. It's kind of all it does. I will admit, I like a lot of the things about this game. The time slowing mechanic is awesome. The time slowing, the like, you know, I love that sort of like changing gravity effect that you can have in games. Like, those are really cool. I love those sorts of things. Alright, so this'll be the, this is the fight area. It's also really pretty here. We get to fight giant bouncy ball. This game has some big potential to be great things if they fix something. I mean, like, the unfair fights are quite literally designed as a part of the game. Like, you're fighting a bunch of angels, so, like, in a way it makes sense, but at the same time it still sucks. But yes, I agree. If they fix... I mean, like, that's what Bayonetta 2 was, effectively. From what I've heard, everybody loved Bayonetta 2. So you're supposed to deal damage to the core. However, you can also deal damage to the outside. The outside, if you deal enough damage to it, you get a special animation. I'm surprised they didn't add more health to this thing, because this fight was just weird and annoying. That's a Dragon Ball. It kinda is. It's a ball that makes a dragon, you're right. Damn it. This fight could have been cool. Like this fight wasn't already cool, for fuck. Bayonetta's just a cool game. Oh, I got the thing. Also, just having rocket launchers attached to your legs is one of the funniest things I've seen. Now we're gonna play some volleyball. And here's the spike. Aw. Bully. I love this game's cinematics. Like, I say that a lot. The cinematics are, like, some of the best thing. Like, the choreography on them. Like, the storyboarding, the voice acting. It's all good. She volleys her enemies like a boss and then misses the spike. So, like, also in every level there's a ton of backtracking that you can do to go find more fights, which is why I'm missing some of the fights. Like, you can see I'm missing a couple of them, and that's because I didn't backtrack after the fight to go get more of them. But yeah, I don't even worry about the ranking system in this game. It's very, very heavily weighted on whether or not you took damage, and I'm just not able to not take damage in most fights. I just don't worry about it. Oh, come on. It wouldn't let me scroll over anymore. There we go. But yeah, this game is a good time. I would recommend picking it up and playing through it on normal. Anything above that is up to your own discretion. However, on that note, I think I'm gonna stop for today. It's been like 3 hours. I appreciate all of you who've come to watch me stream. And I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend. A nice afternoon and evening, night, morning, whatever it is there. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you this coming Thursday for... I don't know what we're streaming yet. Yeah, dude, I appreciate it, Mike. Alright, take it easy, y'all. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's raid someone. Let's have a look around. Go say hello to somebody. Who's popping in on Twitch? I know Cake Jumper's still doing her 12-hour stream, her charity stream. Even if we don't raid her, I recommend going to check her out. Oh, Saboom's streaming. Saboom's streaming Crash 3? He's doing a speedrun. ShempMD's streaming Spyro Year of the Dragon. Ems is doing a Minecraft speedrun. Yeah, I mean, I would highly recommend playing through at least Bayonetta 2. I'll tell you what, what are y'all feeling? A chill stream? Nice chill stream to hang out? I'd highly recommend Saboom. But, we could go say hi to Ems. Let me have a look. what Ems is doing. She's playing Minecraft.
Now, in the server.
Oh, she's on Cake's server.
Easy, and we're gonna get started.
Alright, so it looks like she just started, so I'm gonna go ahead and raid her. Crash speedrun? That what y'all wanna see? Alright. You know what? No, we'll treat you to Saboom today. Saboom's something else, man. He's a very chill guy. Sometimes doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But he's genuinely just a nice dude. And hopefully you'll get to hear some of his philosophical talk. It's always interesting. Alright. Anyway, like I said, I will catch you all later.
Myself up to speed on all of the, advanced learning. But isn't that almost the same as improving? I don't know, I guess there's a little bit of an overlap.